Welcome to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to take a look at a get-home bag that I assembled about 4 years ago, and I'm going to go through the contents and see if I need to make any adjustments, changes, additions, or takeaways of just reorganizing the bag. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. So today we're going to take a look at a bug out bag slash get home bag. This is more of a get home bag for me because it stays in my truck. I've had it in 2 or 3 different vehicles, and it was probably assembled roughly about 4 years ago, and I don't know that I've opened it since. That's one thing I tell people. Once you assemble these, don't start taking things out and borrowing from them. However, occasionally you need to inventory everything just to see what you have. Maybe you need to, something's expired. Maybe you need to take something away that you figured out later that probably not a good idea. Or maybe you forgot something in this bag that you learned more knowledge later. So this one's about 4 years old. I literally have not opened it since. I can't think of anything that I've taken out of this bag in at least 4 years. So we're going to start on the outside and kind of work our way in. This is my first time seeing it, just like you guys, other than when I assembled it 4 years ago. Now, I've reviewed this bag in the past, and believe it or not, it's better to have a contents sheet, and I'm bad about not doing that, and I preach about people doing it. Do a contents page and then put it in like the first, section here, pull it out, and you know what's in it at a glance. So in case in the future you want to know. So on this side, I have this water bottle. I probably need to switch that water out because it's probably 4 years old. I literally picked this up for like $1 at Goodwill or something, because I remember buying it and I thought it was such an odd color. But I've got these. Obviously these are multi-purpose, but mostly for a flex cuff type situation, and a carabiner to hang them on. I've got my little whistle here in case I get lost. This is one of those multi-purpose whistles. Got a thermometer on the back, compass right there, and I'm surprised this compass is liquid filled and it has no bubble in it yet, so that's amazing. It also has a magnifying glass, if I can figure out, it pulls out somewhere along the way here. But yeah, there's a magnifying glass in there. Alright, on this side I have a Glock knife, and if I remember correctly on this Glock knife, let me take it out of here. I think I stripped the old coating off for some reason, and I redid the coating like with gun bluing. I just thought maybe it looked better. I don't remember, but let's take a look. Yep, so it's kind of got a Parkerized gun blue look to it, and it's not rusty at all, really sharp. So I always thought the coating on these things were terrible. I just thought it looked bad. So anyway, all right, hydration pack is in here. I see up here I've got one of the survival bracelets from back in the day. This one's been well worn, it looks like, and this one actually has a whistle built in to that. So, all right, let's start with this section. Oh, I do have one of those whiz-bang tactical pins. That's actually one of the better ones. I need to see if that thing writes, see if the ink's dried out in it. I might with a lighter, some might can get that working, but pen don't work. So there you go. You learn little things like that. So in this first section, and I'm going to figure out if I'm going to add anything or leave stuff out. This, in fairness, was tossed in here. I remember tossing this in here. This is one of those cheap, this is actually a Winchester branded multi-tool. I found this in the floorboard of my, underneath my seat of my truck, and just to have a place to put it, I threw it in here. I remember that about a month ago. However, I do have one of these. These are actually pretty good. I like these. They're stainless. It's one of the cheaper brands, but it has like this polymer type handle, so it's pretty comfortable. So a multi-tool. Alright, this looks like a shamog. This is a poncho. This is some of the tack bar food. This is like lifeboat ration. I don't think this company's in business anymore, by the way. 5 Hour Energy. I bet that's old. Let's see what the date is on this. Yeah, expired in 2016, if that tells you. So maybe longer than 4 years. Flashlight with a little compass thing. This is one of those little cheap flashlights. And again, inventorying your stuff, this flashlight does not work. It's a little cheap flashlight. I'll need to replace that. So everything I'm thinking about taking away, I'm putting to the left side over here. All right, let's keep looking. We'll reorganize this whole bag. Binoculars, these little things, if you hadn't got a set, I've got probably 5 or 6 sets of these little cheap binoculars. They actually work pretty good. This one is a 10 power. Better than nothing. They don't take up a lot of space. Gives you a little more visibility at distance. Trying to figure out what's going on, you know, at a distance. All right, so anything else in here? 550 cord. I'm pretty sure that's about 100 foot. Chem Sticks. Now I'm going to bet you anything. Let's pop one. Chem Sticks are dead. So those go over here in the junk pile. I'll redo that. So this is my fire starter kit. Let's see what's in here. See if I want to add anything or take away. So these are petroleum jelly filled cotton balls. A Bic lighter. That does not work. See, this is why I say inventory your gear every once in a while. See if I can get this thing working. Not working. Goes over there. Ferro rod. See if this is obviously going to work. Yep. All right. And this right here was one of those, I think the bars, fire bars, like for one of the, forget the name of it. Trioxane bars, yeah, that's what it's called. All right, so I'm gonna put this back. I'm probably gonna redo that, so let me just put that over here. I'm probably putting new bags. What else is in here? Anything? Okay, so these are earpieces. I forgot these were even in here. These are earpieces for Baofeng radios. I have 3 of those in there for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see what else I got in here. So this... Alright, so this is actually was my wife's. Makeup used to go in here, but it has a little mirror that I thought would come in handy if you got something in your eye and it's protected because it's in this little case. She was going to toss it out. I told her to keep it. Ranger band, one of my old knives. This was 1 asterisk knife, so that's a pretty good blade actually. Alright, everything's out of this pocket. Oh, here we go. A little razor blade setup. I don't know what's in this. Oh, earplugs. Always earplugs, just in case you need to protect your hearing or anything like that. Alright, let's keep going. Pepper spray. Now this is an old can of pepper spray I may wind up replacing. Let's see what's in there. I'm pretty sure this is a boo-boo kit. Band-Aids, that kind of thing. I'm sure that some of this stuff is old. Yeah, so this is Band-Aids, triple antibiotic ointment. What's the date on this? Let's just see if I can find it. Go through your bags, guys. 2016. So this bag must be older than I think. Because all this stuff's dated 2016, and I'm pretty sure I bought most of this stuff fresh. Wow. This says 2010 on that, and I'm pretty sure that's a fresh bottle. So this thing may be closer to 10 years old. Okay. Alright. So I'll probably go through that contents and replace that. Let me check this back. Oh yeah, there is something back here. Emergency blanket, right in the rain. Oh, and I always tell people, don't leave home without it. The U.S. Constitution. I tell my son that all the time. All right, so I'll leave that over there. Go back to this top pocket. That's empty. All right, so now let's go to the inside here. But yeah, go through your bug out bags, all that stuff, guys. Your EDCs, or not so much EDC because you know what you're carrying it every day, but anything like this. So Germex, chapstick, extra batteries, and these, see, corroded right there. So that needs to be replaced. CR123s, a basic bandana, A headlamp. This is a cheap headlamp. I don't even know if it works. Let's see here how this works. So again, if I really truly needed this stuff in an emergency, I would be in trouble. So again, check your stuff. So this thing, I think the batteries are so corroded in this that it will not open. Let's see what this says. Open. Yeah, this thing is like glued together. It's like, I think the battery corroded this thing. So that's going to be replaced. A tarp, an old MRE, just an old hat to have in here. And this thing has a Baofeng radio.
Power on. 1.
Battery still works. I didn't even know this radio was even in here. So, there you go. Another tarp. For some reason, I have 2 tarps in here. This right here, I remember, I forgot I even had this. This is an old German smoke grenade that I picked up years ago at a gun shop, or I think actually at a gun show. But it's old German style, been around forever. I don't know if it works, but it's in here. Let's go back in this section. This right here is a water purification straw. The water bladder itself is in there. Keep digging here. This looks like, and I'm gonna rebag all this stuff and redo it or reorganize. Just a basic, a little toboggan in case you get caught out in cooler weather. Let's see what else we got here. I have a boonie hat stuffed in here. It's one of the old school boonie hats. Been around forever. So I'm showing my age with this woodland camo here. Alright, so got a couple more pockets to get to. Toilet paper, you squish it down flat. Another pocket up here. Sonic Defenders. Again, earplugs. Some of this stuff I forgot I even owned. I just start stuffing stuff. Mechanics gloves. These are just the basic mechanics gloves. An extra Glock magazine that I forgot was in here. And this right here is not even Glock branded. I don't know what this is. Probably a KCI mag. I'm going to have to sort through some of this stuff and redo it for sure. Now that I've checked everything. Alright, that's it. Some morale patches on the outside. But yeah, that's it. The whole bag. Well, yeah, that's the whole bag. But there you go, guys. I'm going to sort through all this stuff and decide. I'm definitely keeping the toilet paper. Definitely keeping the gloves. Keeping the hat. Keeping that. The tarps, I got to figure that out. Maybe 2 of those. I bag everything because you never know when you might need a bag. So bags don't weigh anything. So they kind of help organize your stuff. Keep it together. Definitely the water purification straw I will keep in here for sure. This I'll keep in there. This stuff's got a long shelf life. Let's see what the shelf life is on this, if it's got a date. Doesn't say. Find it hard to believe this does not. 5-year shelf life. This is probably older than 5 years. But to be honest with you, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'd eat it. I'm going to get rid of the 5-hour energy. Don't need that. The Mylar, that's fine. Definitely the binoculars. The boo-boo kit I will go through, and stuff I need to address I'm going to lay right here. The multi-tool, definitely keeping that. The smoke, I'm going to actually take that out of here probably. The radio, I'll stick it on a charger, recharge it. I have other radios to go with that. So in my truck, I actually have 3 radios, one for me, my wife, and my son. The Germex is fine. The fire starting kit, I'll probably reorganize a little bit. That's why I have, I guess, 3 of these in case we need these for the Baofeng radios. I'll keep those right there, sort through that. The 550 cord, of course, I'll keep. Here's the fire starting kit. I'll readdress that with a couple little things. Chapstick is fine to keep. The magazine, not so sure about. And then the Sonic Defenders, the knife I'll keep. This I'll try getting working. The mirror I'll keep. The Ranger band doesn't really matter. The poncho is fine to keep. I'll put it over here with the clothes. The camouflage bandana I'll keep. We'll put that over here with the clothes. The shemagh I will keep. And the hat I'll keep. The pepper spray I'll probably switch out. This MRE I'm probably going to ditch, to be honest with you. Trying to look at the date on this, but it has one. I'm sure it does. I can't tell. Anyway, I'll probably replace that. But anyway, guys, sort through your stuff. Make sure you're taking an inventory, looking at things, switching things out. Again, a good example is these batteries and this headlamp. Headlamps I recommend for sure, no matter what. Always have a headlamp over even a flashlight. If you're going to carry one light source and a couple extra batteries, make sure it is a headlamp. So this right here will get tossed. Batteries are all corroded and messed up. This is messed up. So good thing I went and checked this, and we'll reorganize it all. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions, post those below. But make sure you're checking your bags and your inventory so you'll be in good shape. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night.